Hi all and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for joining me back today, and anyone that's new here I want to say a big hello to you. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm sitting here and the weather is not very good. So because of that, I actually feel like a bit of a fraud because all I keep bringing you guys recently is spring summer dresses, and all I can think is I've bought so many lovely summer dresses and I've shown you guys so many beautiful, colourful, you know, let's have an Aperol, let's have a Pimm's in the garden, let's see our friends. But it has been raining ever since. So maybe if I stop doing these summer dress hauls, the weather might get better. But that being said, I have done an absolutely huge haul on H&M. Now, what I will say is when I do a haul and I show you these items, I only show you the items that I genuinely love. So I did a massive haul. I spent about £600 on this haul, but I was actually a little bit disappointed because the majority of the items I got, I didn't like. So I won't be showing you those items in the haul. So this haul will be a lot smaller because of it, but I thought it would be good just to talk to you about that, because sometimes I think when you see all these items and they're so nice, you must be thinking, oh my god, does she just buy items that she really likes and never sends anything back? And that is so far from the truth. I buy a lot of items because I love to shop, but what I will say is I only ever show you things that I find that I like on myself and that I like, because what's the point in showing you things that I don't really like, because that's not what this channel's about. But yeah, moving on from that, I'm going to show you some more summer dresses that I have been buying recently. And what I would say about this haul is an interesting one. It's kind of a double-edged haul. I found that a lot of these dresses are great summer dresses. They're great to be going kind of out, throwing on the beach or throwing on at the end of your day, or if you can have some sundowners. They're not those dresses that are really kind of dressy, go out for dinner. They're more of a day dress, which I think is something that I lack in my wardrobe. I do have a lot of nice dresses for going out for dinner, but I often find when I go on holiday, I throw on a cotton linen shirt over my bikini when I'm going to the beach. But what I do find, if I'm doing activities throughout the day, I don't have those really nice, light, airy dresses or items or outfits that I can actually wear and feel comfortable in. And I feel like this is where this kind of haul is sitting. And because of that, the type of dress, and because it's quite airy and floaty, I did find myself that when trying some of these items on, I did think this would be a good kind of night dress as well, because it's really cool. I could wear it around the house, but I'll talk you through that a little bit more as we go through the items, and I'll talk to you how I think I would style them. But yeah, I'm happy to be back, guys. I noticed that I'm all in black today, and you know I love colour, but this dress here is one of the Zara dresses, and interestingly, I've also got this dress from H&M as well, which is a similar cut. I feel like I'm going to absolutely wash these things to death. So what I'll do is I'll put a description on this, but I love the style of this. I love the way it kind of hogs your body. It's down to your knee. You can't really see it all here, but I'll pop the link for the H&M dress as well in the description below. But before I keep on chatting, let's get into this. My first item today is this beautiful pastel dress. You know, thank God we got some colour considering I'm wearing black, but it's this pastel blue dress. Now, for anyone that's been following me for a little while on YouTube, you know that I absolutely love colour. I love pastel colours. I love pastel pinks, greens, purples, the whole thing. I love lilac. Lilac's my new love. But this blue, I saw this colour instantly without even really looking at the actual cut on the website, and I thought, yep, I've just got to try it. So it went straight into my bag. But what I like about this, let me just hold it up to you a little bit further, but it's this kind of stretched rib jersey dress that I actually really like. I find really complimented for my kind of body figure. So any figure that's kind of quite curvaceous, but it goes in and goes out, I always find these types of materials are really complimentary to the figure, and that's why I popped this item in my basket. What I also like about it is a midi dress. We all know I love a midi dress. I feel very comfortable in dresses which just touch the knee, but I love the fact that it's got this small slit. What I did find myself buying, especially last year, is that when I went and did a spring kind of wardrobe clear out last year in lockdown when there was absolutely nothing to do, and you know, no one likes to clear out their wardrobe, but there I was. I found I had a lot of dresses just like this, kind of midi or just below the knee, and they were all very much the same style, kind of round neck, long sleeved, and beautiful on, really complimentary. But I wanted to kind of spice up my wardrobe a little bit. So when I find these types of dresses and they have a slit in, I always try. They don't always necessarily look good because sometimes the slit, if the material is not thick enough, the slit can look a bit flimsy. But I love this item. I'm hoping that you'll be able to see this in the cutaway as I'm talking you through it. But it's that beautiful colour. It's a very modest neckline. The slit makes it a little bit sexy. It hugs the figure. I think it's perfect for summer. You can throw a pair of trainers and you can pop to shops in it, but also equally, you could put a nice kind of low kind of kitten heel sandal, go out to dinner, nice kind of beige nude, or even a straw woven basket. And yeah, it's just a very versatile outfit. And even if you were out for dinner in it and you were feeling a bit cold, you could even throw a white cotton linen shirt over the top of it. And I feel like, you know, it's a piece that's going to work across your wardrobe for various different reasons, which is a reason why I think this is a good staple to have in your wardrobe. And as for those who are new here, I'm normally a size 8 to 10 in dresses. I got this in a size small and found this fitted just enough. The price point is $17.99. Wonderful price point, really forgiving, really comfortable, stretchy material. And it's for all these reasons that this is another dress that is going into my wardrobe, and I cannot wait to wear as soon as the weather gets a little bit hotter. Now, my next item is this beautiful, beautiful black dress. Now, this one was a bit of a wild card. I tend to find if I'm going to wear or buy a really floaty dress for summer, that it's often not going to be black like this. But I went for it and I bought it in a black and white, and I'm sending the white back. The white is beautiful, but I'm sending it back because I've got something in my wardrobe that looks similar to it already. But the reason I've got this in black is because I don't have anything in black. Now, it's very hard to show you this on the camera, so I'm gonna have to leave this for the cutaway. But what I like about this is the fact that it's just so floaty, so airy. The material is really, really light. I can see myself feeling kind of warm on a summer's day and having this over the top, and then getting, you know, you can fluff it around and get the wind up, you know, up around your underwear without even really looking gross for doing it. The reason I love this is just the fact it's just so relaxed. It's kind of got the straps here, which works all the way to the back. You tie the straps at the back, so you've got a nice kind of detail at the back. It's not really low cut, but you've got a nice kind of open hole, keyhole kind of look on the back, which I think is really, really complimentary, especially with a dress like this. Now, because the dress doesn't really have any shape, that is what the dress is all about. But the reason I really like it is, I can't really show you, but I hope in the cutaway, but I'll show you it, hold the camera up a little bit closer, but you can see you've got this kind of bordeaux anglais kind of finish to the very bottom, which I think is important. I think when you have a dress which is kind of very baggy, very plain, that you've got to make it a little bit sexy, a little bit girly somewhere else, and I feel like that is what the trim at the bottom is doing, and which is why I love it. Now, obviously the trim doesn't show up as much in black, and it does show up a lot more in white, so I'll pop the link for both the black and the white one in the description below. But I just love this dress, and I can see myself wearing this quite a lot probably in the UK, throwing on a pair of flip-flops, just going about my business, pop into Waitrose, getting a bit of a shop. But I can also find myself pop into the supermarket when we're in Ibiza, when we've got the villa, popping in, grabbing my fish, or going to grab a coffee, grab a croissant. I can really see myself wearing this, and it's the price point for me, which I think is amazing. I think it was either $17.99 or $19.99. It's a brilliant price point. It's very versatile, and I feel like you're probably going to get a good couple of summers out of this. Obviously trends change, but I feel like this is a trend that I'm going to have in my wardrobe for a long time. And I'll tell you the reason why. Because this works for me now, and also when I get pregnant, it will work for me then as well, because it hides the bump. It also complements the bump. You could put your hand underneath the bump. It will look beautiful. Also, if it's a little bit too baggy for you guys, you can also throw a very thin rope belt around it and fluff it up to style it up. I just feel like it's got so many different ways to wear this, and this is why I love it. So yeah, this is another item that's going into my wear, and I feel like that I can still wear this on a kind of rainy day. I know it's rainy, but it is getting warmer. The temperature is very warm. It's just very wet. So I feel like I can wear that, and I can throw like a big teddy coat or even a cardigan, or maybe not even anything at all, and go out in that and still feel really presentable, really comfortable, and really smart. And another couple of items which you may have seen me styling up in the cutaway previously with that black dress are these bracelets here. So this kind of gold bracelet, you can see it, I'll just bring it up to the camera a little bit more for you, is very light. Sometimes when I find you buy these kind of cosmetic jewellery from high street shops, they tend to be really, really heavy, which often puts me off. I've also got the matching necklace here. Now, I love, love, love the bracelet. I do like the necklace. I haven't quite worked out how I would style it, but if you can see, I'm just not sure if it's very me. It might be a bit too chunky, but I love this bracelet. And obviously I wore it with the dress just now, so you would have seen it. But this is $9.99, and so is the necklace. This for me is an absolute bargain. I don't actually have much cosmetic jewellery left anymore because when I got robbed, the robbers actually robbed a lot of the cosmetic jewellery thinking it was jewellery. So yeah, I feel like this is a good little staple that's going into my item, and even with the Cartier bracelet that I've got, I feel like it still complements it. It doesn't look too cheap. So yeah, I love that. So yeah, if you're looking for ways to kind of elevate an outfit, especially kind of a plain black outfit, wearing items like this are perfect for it. Now my next two items are kind of essential items, and sometimes I do feel like it might be worth me doing what I would call my spring essential kind of haul. Let me know in the comment if you would be interested, but basically how I see that type of haul would be, it would be a haul of all of my essential items that I say you should be buying for spring, items that I would wear often on a daily basis, things that I think will get a lot of wear out of them. If you feel like that's a haul that you would like to see, let me know in the comments, and we'd be more than happy to do a haul of that nature, because it is basically based on a lot of items I already basically have in my wardrobe. But yeah, here we've got is very similar to the cut that you've got here. Now obviously Zara came out with a cut for that dress and I absolutely loved it for £12, bargain. I'm putting it out there. And then H&M followed suit, and you know what, it is a bit of a copy, but bravo, because the style, the fit is just right up my street. I love this material. I love that it's ribbed. I love the little stretchiness to it. And obviously I've got this in the dress, they've got the dress in H&M, but they've also got it in tops. Now I haven't shown you the tops I've bought, but they are essential items. They're sitting in my wardrobe. I've got them in every colour. And I've also now bought these in the crop top. Now these items are £9.99 I think. Absolute bargain of an item. They are cropped. You might think, and you might remember me saying, I do not really like to get my midriff out. But what I do like about these items is I often wear high-waisted shorts, especially in the summer. I feel like when a short is sitting on my waist, I don't feel as conscientious about my stomach. I don't feel like if I go out and have too many drinks or have too much to eat, I feel like if it's sitting above my waist, it's not highlighted on my stomach, and I feel a lot more comfortable, and I feel like a high-waisted short for me is much more flattering. And because of that, I find that buying tops like this are quite good, because I feel that sometimes if you've got a high-waisted short and you've got a top that goes down to your waist, it can actually make your shorts look quite bulky, so actually making your stomach look bigger than it needs to, which is why items like this are great, because you put them on, yes, they tuck in slightly, but not too much, so you don't have that bulky effect. And of course, in true Natalie fashion, I've gone and bought them in every single colour going. Now the black was out of stock when I bought these, but obviously I've got myself the white one, which I'll be wearing my strapless bra that I got from H&M from my other haul. And then I've also got this beautiful, beautiful beige colour. Now how I see wearing this beige colour is definitely with white shorts. I feel sometimes when I wear white shorts, white top, that I feel like I'm too much like going out. I feel like I'm just too out there with the whole white outfit. And obviously all white doesn't always make you feel comfortable sometimes, but sometimes wearing a beige kind of colour like this with the white, with a bit of a tan, and if you haven't got a tan going on, with a bit of fake tan, and yes, I've got a bit of fake tan on at the moment because I just needed that glow. But yeah, I find these are brilliant items to go into your wardrobe. They're essentials. They will carry you through year in, year out. You can be wearing them out in the day, but you can also just be sitting at home, sitting in your joggers, wearing these items. These are essential and definitely should be in your wardrobe. And then my next item is this lovely, lovely dress. Now this is the dress that I was talking to you about when I said it covers multiple different things. Now as a dress, it's not cut in any way to be, you know, complementary to the female form. It's very much straight down, and obviously I'll be showing you in the cutaways, because obviously you can't really show this dress off in any way because of the fact that it doesn't really have much shape. But it's because of that shape that I think is an amazing dress to be wearing in a day, on a nice warm summer's day, because it's so floaty. It's the colour, it's kind of very kind of Virgin Mary like, which I love. I love anything that kind of is kind of girly, gives that touch of innocence, but then, you know, you can dress it up in a different way. It's funny really, because I like to do things in different ways. I like to wear girly dresses and tough them up with some kind of thick boots or throw a blazer on it, but sometimes I just like to go really girly, and this is where I'm going for. I feel like this is like a nice summer English day, really floaty, or on the beach, you finish for the day, you're gonna go for some sundowners, you just throw this off and you just potter up to the bar on the beach as you watch the sunset. I mean, I am manifesting these memories in, so I hope that we can get these memories this year. But yeah, the reason I say this is a double-ended item is that I can also see myself wearing this like a night slip in the actual evening, in the light evenings, at home, floaty kind of. I don't know if I would wear this to bed because it's too thick and too long. I don't like to be too covered in bed, but I feel like this would double as a kind of pajama as well, and it's just beautiful. And once again, as I said with the other dress, when you have dresses like this, I think you can cinch it in with a belt at the waist if you want to give yourself a better shape. But I think the beauty in this is just being free, it's just running free, not having to create a shape, just being you in a dress. I mean, how much freer does that sound like being? So yeah, I love this item. I got this in a size small, if I remember. Yep, size small. Once again, it's £17.99. A lovely, lovely, lovely price point, and an item that I would say would carry you throughout the summer months. And yeah, I just love it. I'm interested to see whether I will be wearing it like a bit like a kind of a night pajama as I'm kind of retiring for bed as well. And then my next item is an interesting item. It is these tie strap sandals. Now, you should have seen these in the cutaway already. I would have been wearing them with the dresses that I was just showing you. Now, it's an interesting one for me because I think I've said this before. I don't really shop on H&M for shoes. I never have. I never found myself. But what I do think is that H&M do tend to do those trend pieces, those trend shoes. And I feel like at a price point like £24.99, which is what these shoes actually cost, they are a great way to try a trend, to see if you really like it before you buy the actual dupe, the actually more expensive item. And I think it's really good to be cost conscious like that, because I have often bought myself a pair of boots, for example, the Stuart Weitzman boots, the kind of over the knee boots. Love them. But I don't find myself wearing them very much. And I feel like some of the shoes that are coming from H&M are very trend focused. A lot of them look like the Bottega Veneta shoes. And I feel like you should try them. If you are grabbing them daily and you're wearing them, then maybe it's justifiable to spend that type of money in those items. So I thought, do you know what? I see these kind of kitten heel sandals. Now, if you followed me for a little while, you know I had foot surgery last year and I'm very conscious about my feet. And my feet are now recovering. They're not quite there yet, but in a month's time they're going to be perfect, and I can't wait for it. I can't wait to paint my toes and everything like that. But I thought this would be a good way to try a new sandal. Now, these are tie strap. They're kind of that kitten heel, kind of straight across, and I love the fact that it's linen. But yeah, very dainty. I've worn them with the dresses. I'm in an R and whether to fully commit to them. I feel like my mentality, I've just haven't worn open toe sandals for so many years now that I just feel like I find it hard to commit to them. But yeah, these are a great item. They're £24.99. I got these in a 41. I'm actually a 40, but the thing about H&M, they don't actually have a size for everyone. But yeah, that's another reason I'm not too sure about them. But yeah, they are a good item, and I think if you guys are looking at any particular trend shoe, to go and have a look on H&M, because they kind of cover it all, but at such a much cheaper price, and give it a try and see if there's something that you actually want to try and wear all the time, and then, you know, can justify buying a designer item. Now, this last item is this kind of cheesecloth dress. Now, this is a much heavier material than the dresses that I've shown you before. It is heavier, and probably because of the heavier material, the cost is higher. It's £34.99. £34.99. Now, I thought I'd show you this because I feel like this would appeal to some of you guys watching on the videos. For me, I'm in an R in between all these dresses because they are very similar styles, and I feel like I don't want to influx my wardrobe with lots of the same styles. So for me, I am toying of buying this dress or the white dress that I showed you earlier on. Once again, this is really floaty. What I did like about this dress is the back. It's the way that the back goes. It's kind of that like dip at the back, which I think is quite sexy. I feel like there's not enough attention is paid to dresses and how they sit on the back, and I love anything. I love backless dresses. I love anything that's like slightly different on the back. And I feel this is why I'm kind of leaning towards it, whereas the other dress is kind of straight across the front and straight across the back. But I also love that too. But yeah, this is £34.99, so it is a lot more expensive. For example, for just £5 more, I can get the white and black one for just one of these. But I thought I would show you guys this and see what your thoughts are. And I would be very much interested to know in the comments what you think about these dresses. But yeah, that is a very short, quick haul for me, which is actually rare. But as I say, I bought a load of items from H&M and I thought, yeah, I'm not so fussed about these. So I only want to show you things that I really, really like. But I hope that with having done this dress and the fact that it's getting warmer, it is still raining, that it's soon going to ease up. We're going out of May now. We're on our way to kind of June, July months. And it is getting warmer. But I very much hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you could let me know in the video whether you like these styles of dresses. Is it something you've gone for before? How do you not like to wear them? Or if you actually would like to see different types of dresses, my usual style of dresses, then let me know in the comments. But yeah, thank you again for your time for watching this video. I'm very grateful for you for tuning in, but I look forward to speaking to you next week, and I hope you all have a lovely week and a beautiful weekend. Take care, everyone. Bye.